Samira, a cancer patient with terminal illness, resides in a New York City hospice with her cat, Frodo. Ruben, a caregiver, persuades a reluctant Sam one day to go on a group trip to Manhattan. The group witnesses meteor-like objects crashing with the city while on the trip. A short while later, people start to get attacked by hostile alien creatures. Sam becomes unconscious in the ensuing chaos. Later on, Sam awakens alongside Frodo and the other survivors in a puppet theater. Everyone is silent, and fellow survivor Henri gestures for her to keep quiet. Military helicopters hovering overhead issue warnings to civilians to remain hidden and silent until help arrives. In order to keep the creatures on the island, the bridges leading out of the city are bombed. When Henri tries to comfort one of the survivors who is starting to lose it, he accidentally kills him. Sam, devastated after Ruben is killed by a creature, grabs Frodo and heads to Harlem. The animals can't swim, so the military declares that boats are getting ready to evacuate people from the south side of the city. People begin to leave buildings in groups for the evacuation point, but the sheer volume of people moving in unison alerts the animals, who then attack and start a stampede. Sam runs away from Frodo, going in the other direction. After meeting Frodo, Eric, an English law student, follows him back to Sam. Shell-shocked, Eric follows Sam back to her apartment, where she hopes to find painkillers, despite her best efforts to persuade him to go to the evacuation point. Later, Sam and Eric decide to journey together to Harlem, barely escaping the creatures along the way. While traveling, Eric stops at a nearby pharmacy to pick up Sam's prescription. Sam tells him that before she passed away, she had always wanted to go to Patsy's and have pizza with her late father, who played jazz at a club when she was a little girl. By taking her to the club, getting pizza from a different store, and entertaining her with a magic card trick, Eric grants Sam's wish. Afterwards, Eric and Sam spot two boats nearby that are occupied by people getting ready to flee. Creatures begin to gather nearby as the two depart together. Henri pulls Eric, who is carrying Frodo, into a boat as he jumps into the water, and Sam flees to divert the creatures by smashing car windows. Then, he discovers a note from Sam in his jacket, thanking him for encouraging Frodo to live and advising Eric to keep caring for her. A while later, Sam hears "Feeling Good" on her iPod as she strolls down an empty street. Sam smiled, accepting her imminent death, and took off her earphones, allowing the music to play as a creature appeared behind her.